It's week 3 of the 2024 season.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Raiders coming up next.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait.
The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
It's caught. That's Thielen. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Find Diablo there on the tackle. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. He's on the move, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Right to the air, it's Minshew. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Going left side, Madison with it. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Josie Jewell making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Handoff goes to Madison, running right. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Davion Clowney on that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Madison. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Minshew working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. To the air on 1st down, Young. Throw complete to Thielen. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. A tight end in motion now. 3rd down, run by Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Throw left side, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Receiver in motion, going left. Shotgun snap now to Young. Hits him on the out route. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Young on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit.
And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. From the gun, a run for Madison. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Minshew. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tracked down by Roberts Delane. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Counterplay, Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They put a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Young. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Raider football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Madison again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Madison. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Davion Clowney on that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
They go with Madison here. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Putting a receiver in motion. Minshew now on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Madison. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Minshew. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
A.J. Cole on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Into traffic, complete. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jack Jones making that tackle. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the pistol, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Young working from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Thielen's got it, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Marcus Epps making the play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Young to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Hubbard launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Madison. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Davion Clowney on that stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Minshew. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. One of the tight ends motioning right. Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, Panthers.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 3 now. They run again with Hubbard. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hubbard again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another punt brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And they could really use a good one here. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Minshew looking to throw. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They've got a man in motion. They give now to Madison. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders pushing for a score before the break. Out of the pistol, Minshew. Hits some space around midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Minshew working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Back to throw, here's Young. Pass complete to Hubbard. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Motion man right is Peoples-Jones. Shotgun snap now to Young. It's caught, that's Thielen. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Young throwing here. Hubbard hauls it in.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
4th down, Young. He finds him beyond the marker. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 21. Throw complete to Thielen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Young on 1st and 10. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium. Russell Wilson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest, check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And right now they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. A touchdown run for Kenneth Walker. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Chris Godwin, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vegas offense ready to start this 3rd quarter. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
To the ground with Madison. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josie Jewell making that stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Madison. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. To the air on 1st down, Young. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
On 2nd and 10, Young has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Getting up. And this time they're going to get there and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This defense has left its imprints all over the quarterback, and there's another one. You really can't hold it that long after the snap, Kate. It's 1,001, 1,002, and then somebody's on their way to getting you and dropping him for a sack.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They give it to Madison. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Catch made over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Josie Jewell making that stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Minshew. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, one thing I've noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Panthers football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Thielen's got it. It's complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They send a tight end in motion. Finds a man right side. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Young. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Now Young. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Into traffic, complete! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Needs this on 4th and goal. He's going option right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Tight end gets it running forward. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
At the 14-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Minshew working from the gun. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run. This is Madison. This is ahead for about 5. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Minshew. Complete over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
Here's the give to Madison. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll go right back to Madison. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Third and just 2 to go. Fakes the handoff. Now Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bron, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Play action, it's Minshew. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Madison. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Minshew now on 3rd down. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Visitors and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Shotgun snap now to Young. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. To the air on 1st down. Young. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Carolina in punt formation. And the fair catch made here at the 15. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Throwing on first is Minshew. Has him on the quick hitter.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Out of the gun, Minshew. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Panthers set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Young on 1st and 10. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw, Young. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. From the pistol, it's Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Raiders 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. 1st and 10, Minshew. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Back now, pressure on its way. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Counterplay, Hubbard. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's a give to Hubbard. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. It's about 43 yards for it. Maher connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. That's taken in by Tucker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. From the 31. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's out in the clear. Forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Minshew setting up to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Minshew on 1st down. That's Mayer. He's got it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He sends this one to the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 48-yard line.
They run again with Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Panthers are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.